All right, y'all, in this session, we're going to be talking about how to use an exchange, how to actually push the dang buttons long and short and set everything up so that you don't lose money simply by not knowing how to use the dang exchange. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, because this 100% comprehensive free course is the best you will find on the internet. And we have to give a major shout out to Antarctic Exchange, the sponsor of this free course. Antarctic Exchange is a decentralized exchange created by traders for traders. What does that mean? It means you are not keeping your assets, your precious crypto, on somebody else's wallet that can be hacked, or an exchange that can go under or freeze your account. You're keeping everything on your own hot or cold wallet, and everything you do on the exchange is done through smart contract on the public ledger on the blockchain. So it's 100% secure. It's absolutely amazing. And because it's made by traders for traders, there's no market makers. Your typical exchange, it's you against the market makers. The market makers profit, you lose. You get liquidated, market makers profit. That's why they stop hunting you and all this other stuff. With this, we're the market makers. We are providing liquidity. It's a peer-to-peer liquidity pool, meaning if somebody gets liquidated, you profit. If you get liquidated, well, you still benefit a little bit because you get some of that liquidation fee. You get some of the fees of the exchange. This is an ecosystem built to benefit the people using the exchange. Now, if you have not yet signed up to Antarctic, click the link in the description in the pinned comment, because even if you're not ready to trade real assets, they have demo trading available right here, which means you can simulate real trading without risking any money, and you can learn and acquire the skills of trading so that when you're ready to actually use money, you can do so, but you don't have to lose a lot in the process of learning. So make sure to sign up to Antarctic Exchange. Remember, if you use my link, you literally get the SVIP privileges, 0% limit order fees, 0.01% market order fees. There's no other exchange that I know of, centralized or decentralized, offering such low fees. And of course, this is only available if you use the Jason Casper link. And I got to give a major shout out to the Casper Crew VIP Discord. If you're looking for an amazing, thriving trading community with multiple instructors giving you live trading multiple times a day, regardless of what time zone you are looking at, check out jasoncaspertrading.com. Click the link to join the VIP Discord. Inside, you will find multiple instructors, such as myself, giving you their trade setups, walking you through during the live streams exactly what levels we're looking for, what confirmations we're looking for, and what we need to see to pull the trigger, like this long trade you see right here that we locked in $5,000 profits. Sometimes, often, we tell you what we are doing. We're telling you when we're taking a trade. Got to give a major shout out to Boyan, one of the instructors in the Casper Crew. He shared exactly where he was looking to take the long. He told everyone the same minute he took the trade and when he took profit. Myself, Boyan, White Phoenix, Thor, Divine Hood, and others are in there live streaming multiple times a day, showing you what they are doing to help you with your own analysis and trading. Plus, we have a thriving community of very good traders constantly communicating, posting, having a good time, establishing good relationships in a positive environment. At all hours of the day, you're going to find an active community of traders. You can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Click the link to join the best trading community in the world, y'all. So this is the Antarctic Exchange official tutorial. Now, first of all, one of the benefits of Antarctic is the fact that in the lower right corner here, there's a tab called Customer Service. Basically, right here, you can contact them at any time if you have an issue using the exchange, if you need help with something, and they will live chat with you, and they have very good customer service. And of course, there's the Help tab where you can kind of get the basic FAQs and stuff like this. In addition, if you come over to the More tab at the top, there's a full tutorial here of basically how to set up everything on the exchange. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to walk through exactly how to set up and use the exchange. So how to start with Antarctic. First thing you're going to do is connect a wallet, because remember, you're not putting your money on the exchange. You're keeping it on a ledger or a hot wallet like a Trust wallet or something like that, MetaMask, and then the money is safe in your own wallet, right? We don't have to worry about accounts being locked or frozen. So first you're going to go to the website, make sure to sign up using my link in the description or pinned comment, and then you're going to go ahead and click on Connect Wallet, all right? So right over here, there's a button that says Connect Wallet. You're going to click this button, and then you're, going to use, maybe you have a BitGet wallet, a Gate wallet, MetaMask, OKX, Ledger. If you have any other kind of wallet, you can connect using Wallet Connect, which will then give you a QR code here that you scan with your wallet that you're using, and it will just connect your wallet. Of course, if you don't have a QR code, what you can do is you can go to Wallet Connect, and then you can click the open button here, and you can copy the link. Like if you can't scan a QR code, you can copy this link right here and paste that into your wallet so that it will connect through the smart contract. So after you connect your wallet, what you're going to do is make sure to click on the switch to button, all right? Right now, you want to choose the blockchain network that you would like to interact with. So right now it's Arbitrum, ETH, Core, BitLayer. For right now, it's recommended that you use the Arbitrum blockchain, because that's currently the best right now. So the switch to button, once you connect your wallet, is going to be right over here, all right? Right over here, you can see this is the network that you want to switch to. Make sure that's on Arbitrum. And the reason right now Arbitrum is just for the most seamless interaction and the lowest fees for your experience. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the asset page and deposit. So once you hook up your wallet, you'll see that your wallet address, the first four and the last four, will be up here. You're going to switch the network here to Arbitrum, and now you're going to go to assets. You're going to go ahead and click that assets link, which is obviously not here yet because I have not connected my wallet here. Once you click on assets, this is where you're actually going to be able to deposit money into your account. Now, you're not really depositing money into an account, but through smart contract, you're giving the exchange access to your wallet. So you're going to go here and click on assets, and now you're going to deposit and transfer your funds. So step one, you're going to click on deposit, or sometimes it might say receive, depending on what version of the exchange you're using. And of course, we also recommend that the personal wallet that you use is an Arbitrum wallet, right? Not a regular ETH wallet, but an Arbitrum wallet, which can be set up in Ledger or Trust Wallet or anything like that. And you're going to deposit from your personal wallet to the AX Smart Contract wallet. This wallet acts as your self-custody funding account. Then you're going to manage your funds. Once you deposit into your funding account, you can freely withdraw or add money anytime without any restrictions, as long as you're in control of your own wallet's private keys, right? So once the money is in the AX Smart Contract wallet, you can withdraw or deposit at any time, okay? So there's going to be two accounts here. There's going to be a funding account and a trading account. Once you receive money into your AX Smart Contract wallet, you will then be able to switch the money from a funding account to a trading account. The funding account is where you can, basically, it's an on and off ramp of the exchange. You can add money, you can take money off. The trading account is the money that will only be used for trading. So this is basically going to be the distribution of your funds. This pie chart here, of course, in this example, is 100% trading account, but you could have money in your funding account and your trading account at the same time, all right? So in order to deposit money, first you have to confirm the deposit amount, enter the amount that you'd like to deposit, minimum of $10, click confirm, authorize the connection from your own wallet, sign the contract, click confirm. And just a quick note here, you have to make sure that your wallet has enough ETH on Arbitrum to cover the gas fees. Okay, so in order to have the transaction go through, you need to have enough for the gas fees. Then you're going to click the transfer button, and this transfer button will then allow you to transfer the money from your funding account into your trading account, all right? Then you're just going to confirm the transaction details. It's going to basically say, you know, hey, you want to put $15 of your 20 into the account, and you click confirm, and then boom, look at that. You've taken the money from your funding account, put it in your trading account, and this pie chart here shows you basically that. All right. Then we can start trading. This is where things get super fun, because this is where we're going to learn how to actually push the buttons, set up orders, and all that kind of stuff. So you're going to go back to the exchange. You're going to click on trade. You're going to go to either demo trading if you want to demo trade, or USDT-M perpetuals. And these right now are the pairs supported by Antarctic. Let me just say, if you're watching this in the future, Antarctic is absolutely going to increase the number of pairs that can be traded. And eventually, we'll even be able to trade the imprint of stocks, Forex, commodities, indices using Tether as margin. So you'll be able to trade, for example, the S&P 500 SPX using your Tether as margin. Of course, you're not actually going to be trading the real SPX market, but you're going to be basically trading SPX futures, an imprint market, based on the liquidity pool, the peer-to-peer traders that are here trading on Antarctic. So it's going to be an absolute game changer, and I'm really excited for what's coming. Now we're going to go over everything as to how to actually enter trades. All right, let's talk about entering trades. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to select what you like according to your trading preferences. First, it has to do with our margin. Do you want to use cross or isolated margin? The difference between isolated and cross is in isolated margin, you're isolating a certain amount of capital to be used as collateral. If your position gets liquidated, you're only going to lose the small amount of capital that you isolated on the position. In cross margin, all positions share the same margin for the asset. In the event of liquidation, you could lose everything. Okay? I always like to use isolated. That's just my own trading preferences. Some people use cross. This is up to your own trading preferences. So you're going to click what you want and make sure to click OK. Now you're going to select merge or split. Now this is a very cool feature. I've never really seen this before on any other exchanges, but basically this allows you to either open up a position on Bitcoin or whatever asset you're trading and then add to that position, or you could have a split position where you could, let's say, open up a long on Bitcoin and then open up another long on Bitcoin like this. Like you could have, let's say, just hypothetically speaking, you could have a long on Bitcoin from right here, right? And you're going to hold this long trade. Maybe you take a profit one, you keep pumping, and then you see another opportunity to take a long. And so you take another long on Bitcoin right over here, and it will open up a new position. It's not going to add to your existing position. So on split, which is right over here, you could open up and as many Bitcoin or whatever, like 5 Bitcoin longs, 2 Bitcoin shorts, all for the same pair on the same exchange, which is absolutely amazing. Because if you're anything like me, you like to take multiple trades and stuff like that. And so you could, on split, open up 3, 4, 5 Bitcoin longs, all from different prices. On merge, let's say you enter this trade here, right? Price pumps, and then let's say you add again, and it will just change your entry. It will add to the existing trade and your entry will now be like somewhere like right here. So that's the difference between merge and split. Next, of course, you're going to decide whether you want to do a market order or a limit order. Limit orders, as you know, is basically where you get to set the price that you want to enter your trade. Let's say I'm looking for Bitcoin to drop down to, $77,800. I could do a limit order to $77,800 and enter the amount that I want. Let's say 500,000 US dollars. And then I can set a take profit and a stop loss. I know, let's say I want my setup to basically be like this, where if we come down to, let's say, the price of $74,910, I'm out and my target is going to be $100,000. So I set my stop limit at $74,900. And I set my take profit up at $100,300. And then I can go ahead and open up that long. It will set the order. When the price comes down to here, it will fill the limit order for me. And if we bounce and we hit our take profit, it will take that profit for me. And if we don't bounce, of course, I get stopped out, which is great for risk management. Now, a market order lets you enter a trade right now, depending on wherever the price is. So if I want to enter right now, $500,000, I go ahead and just put that in the market order. I can, if I want, put a TP and a stop loss right here. So I could put, let's say I want to enter right now at 83,340, and I want my stop loss to be at, let's say, 8,200. I can go ahead and open the trade right now. Now, remember, the market fee is going to be a little bit more than the limit order fee. Now, this is just the standard fees if you don't sign up with the Jason Casper link. If you do sign up with the Jason Casper link, remember, you get that really sweet deal on fees of 0% limit order. So you can do a limit order without any fees signing up with the Jason Casper link, or a market order with very, very low 0.015 fees. So if you're going to sign up for the exchange, make sure to do it with my link, because I'm the only one that is letting you trade with these fees, right? We have a special deal with Antarctic Exchange. So once you're in an open position, this is how you would close it. So let's go ahead and open up a market order right here. We're going to go ahead and open a long. Remember, make sure you're on long or short, right? Go ahead and open the trade. You're going to get a confirm order window. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this with a stop loss. All right, so our stop loss price is going to be, this is ETH right here. So let's make it 2,100, and we're going to go ahead and open that long trade. All right, you can see that we've got ourselves our position here. You can come over here to this little option and make sure you click on open positions and open orders to see your stop loss. And this, of course, is a very wide stop loss. So, you know, let's just for argument's sake move it up a little bit, right here. And so this is our trade. Now, once you're in the open position, you can go ahead and maneuver around as you would like on a centralized exchange. So down here, this is your open position. You got an ETH long. All right, 10x leverage, cross margin, $1,653 position size. My average entry, I entered it $2,313. The current price is $2,316. My margin quantity is $5,560 US. Because I'm on cross margin, it's basically all the money I have on the exchange right now, which is $5,000, is put up for margin, the margin rate. And then my stop loss is here. If I want to do a take profit while the trade is open, I click this and add a take profit at a $4,000 ETH. It will tell me that my estimated P&L is about $1,000 as a 720% expected profit. I go ahead and click confirm. Now I've got a stop loss and a take profit here on the ETH trade. Of course, yeah, I'm a moon boy. I'm a moon boy for sure. Then this is going to be your unrealized P&L and your realized P&L. Now let's talk about closing the trade. All right, let's say that I want to take partial profits. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to click down here, close by. If I want to close half the trade right now, let's assume that we pumped up and I want to take a partial profit right now. I click market and then I click 50% or 25%, however much I want to take out, and I go ahead and close. And then I confirm, and now I just marketed out 25% of the trade. You can see I've realized $1 and I still have $4 in the trade. Now let's say I want to set partial profits along the way up as limit orders. What you're going to do, let's say I want to take a partial at $2,800 right up here. I'm going to close by limit. I'm going to do my close price at $2,800. Let's say I want to take half the trade out there, estimated $130 profit. Go ahead and close and confirm. And now I've got myself a limit order here, which will close out half the trade and keep the rest open, and that final take profit will still be hit up there. Okay, now let's say I want to reverse the trade right now. I'm fueling the FOMO and I want to go short. All right, what I do is I simply just click the reverse button right here. Okay, that will switch me into a short position. Now, I never usually use that, but what you want to do right now, let's say you want to close the whole trade, you click market, you click all, and then you go ahead and you close that trade. Now, you might also have to close out your limit orders and your take profit orders for the whole trade to close right away. All right, but that's how you're going to maneuver your trade. Of course, over here, we have our current open orders, which is a stop loss and a limit order. You have position history, order history, funding statement, transaction record. All that kind of good stuff is here as well. So this is how you're actually going to take the trades on Antarctic Exchange. Let's talk about now being a liquidity provider, which essentially makes you an owner of the exchange, where you benefit when the exchange benefits. You benefit for liquidations, you benefit for fees, you benefit as the exchange grows. What you're going to do is you're going to come up here, click on pools and click AMLP. And then it's going to take you to this page right here. All right, now what you're going to do is you're going to enter in the amount of money that you want to put in the liquidity pool. Of course, the amount of money you get paid out is proportionate to the amount of money that you put in the liquidity pool. And then go ahead and check the exchange right here and click add liquidity. And now you're going to need to add the token to your Web3 wallet. So there's two ways to do it. All right, you're going to come down here. And right now, I think MetaMask is the only one that's supported, where you just click the MetaMask button and it will connect. The other option is to manually connect your wallet by clicking these little two squares right here. So the first way, you simply just click that button, that Web3 button, and you'll be automatically redirected to your Web3 wallet. And the second way is, to manually connect. So you're going to go ahead and click this button right here. You're going to open up your Web3 wallet and click on Add Custom Crypto, and then you're going to paste the AMLP contract address into the provided field to complete the addition. All right, so you're going to copy and paste this address right here from the Arbitrum address, and you're going to paste it into the provided field to complete the addition. All right. Then you're going to click on Add Liquidity, and you're going to see the signing process happening. And of course, then you can withdraw your liquidity. You go to the liquidity pool, and instead of Add Liquidity, now you're going to click Remove Liquidity, enter the desired amount of AMLP tokens to redeem, and then redeem the liquidity, sign the contract to confirm, and then verify the liquidity withdrawal. Now, this system initiates the exit process, and the withdrawal requires a 7-day time window. And this is to prevent frequent deposits and withdrawals from impacting the liquidity pool. Remember, this is the liquidity that is allowing the exchange to operate. So, we don't want any like fast fluctuations to happen that would affect those people actually trading. All right. After the 7 days, you can claim the withdrawn funds. Then check that the AMLP tokens have been correctly reduced and ensure that the funds have been returned to the wallet. And then, of course, you can withdraw your funds right back into your assets, and you could put them right back into any wallet you want. All right, so here's the withdrawal guide. First of all, make sure that the withdrawal amount is transferred from your trading account to your funding account. So if you want to take profits off the exchange, you have to make sure that you transfer from your trading account to your funding account. So you're going to go over here, and you're going to go to Assets. And basically, it's the same as it was when you were transferring from your funding account to your trading account. So we'll go back up here to right over here when you were transferring money. So you're going to click Transfer. And this time, instead of going from funding to trading, you're going to go from trading to funding. And then you're going to click Send to withdraw. All right, so send, you're going to send the money to a different wallet. All right. So you're going to go ahead and click Confirm to complete the process. After you do, from your funding account, make sure you're on the right network. Make sure you have the right address that you're sending it to. Put in how much money you want to send, and then click Confirm button. And then, of course, you'll have to sign everything, and it will say completed. Check in your transaction history on the exchange. Remember, there's an actual transaction history right here on the exchange. You can check to make sure everything is kosher. And then your funds should be received back into your wallet. All right, guys, so this is it pretty much for trading on the Antarctic exchange. And as I said, this can pretty much apply to any broker or any exchange. One of the things that sets the Antarctic apart is the split merge function, which is great. You can pretty much have like as many trades as you want open for the same pair. But make sure to sign up to Antarctic, guys. This is going to change the name of the game when it comes to derivatives future trading. I personally am very excited. So that wraps up this session of the course, how to use an exchange. If you've made it this far in the course, congratulations. You're well on your way to becoming a confident, profitable trader. And in the next few sessions, we're going to be dealing with the final icing on the cake, which is the trading psychology and the mindset that you really need to have going into this in order to be successful. So may God bless you all. In Jesus' name, even if you're not religious, I pray the Lord bless you and your family. And I will see you guys in the next session. Peace!